Hey guys, I'm FatBuddyCat, and this is Microbikology. Can you dig it? We got another one from Affordable Go-Karts and OMBwarehouse.com. Alright, this is going to be very straightforward. I'm going to take off the torque converter, and then I'm going to take off my valve cover. I'm going to release my push rods, and then I'm going to take off, well, I'm going to drain the oil, and then I'm going to take off the crankcase cover. Swap out that cam. Just like that. I just use a 10mm and a 14mm, and it's basically like relashing your valves in reverse. Alright. Now my rods are released, right? And they're not pushing any pressure down on my lifters. That way when I release the cam, I don't have everything falling out. You can actually pull these out through the top. I'll just let them chill like that. Alright, I drop my oil. At this point, I can bring my tensioner all the way forward and remove my torque converter with the chain still attached. I'll be able to get it back on one bolt at a time. With the torque converter flipped up like a Lambo door, you can reach right back there and get your crankcase cover off. You can see that our gasket tore, but that's alright because Grey Goat Garage hooked us up with another one. Alright, guys, this is definitely the one. Okay? Here is our stock cam. Okay? There is the previous modified cam. And here is the new modified cam. Okay? When I was reading the numbers before, okay, I was like 224, 221, 219, 222, something like that, okay, for my measurements. And what those cam measurements are about is this duration and ramping, okay, the lift that I've been talking about. Now, on this new cam, you can see that darker section, alright, that is almost where the stock cam would have been, alright. These are welded and then reground. So they add material and they take some off. This is what I was expecting to see. Reason being, I'm very familiar with the Dynocam's CM265, okay? Also known as an X-Cam. Look at those lobes. Alright? Ramping and duration. Lots of it, and fairly equal on the intake and exhaust. We know what this thing can do. Oh yeah. Alright, cam's in. Timing dots are lined up. Fresh gasket. All my motors have a little Grey Goat in them. Some of them more than others. 96 inch-pounds on your side cover bolts. I put my push rods back into position, and then I place my rockers on my rods and just finger snug them down until I find top dead center. Alright, these valves are lashed 0.004. Don't forget your 12 ounces of oil. Use some good stuff now. Okay, Not much of a shot, but I think you get the point. I left the driver off, just in case this thing goes wild. It's in the 40s. Alright, might have to make an adjustment to the carb. Getting a lot closer. I think that's going to be pretty close to where we need to be. Remember, we get that high engagement. And lastly, we secure our driver. Alright, we're burning daylight. Let's try this thing. I have a small screwdriver in my pocket in case I need to make any adjustments to my carb. That could have a lot to do with this. Alright, let's try that again. Oh yeah, she was fresh out. I thought we were going rich, guys. We may have been leaning out. Let's see what happens. Well, we have a runner, guys. Tomorrow, we're going to get this thing tuned in. I think I'm going to make an adjustment on my carburetor. I'm probably going to go up one notch on my needle. And over here on the other side, now that we are producing more power and RPM, I'm pretty certain we can make an adjustment on our torque converter. Maybe the driver, maybe the pulley, maybe both. There's a sprocket back there too. I'm going to be studying up, get some things together. You guys, get some rest. Because as always, it's a work in progress. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. And I'll catch you on the next one.